Hi everyone, this is Christine. Good afternoon. So today I'd like to share with you how pet insurance have saved us a lot of money by actually sharing with you real life example of our expenses. So before I get there, let me share with you our pet insurance policy. So we have two dogs, like I mentioned in my other video. So our Jinda, our older dog, who is now turning 5 years old. So her so her first year insurance was this one at the bottom. So our insurance is 90% co-insurance. The deductible is 1,000. Take-home prescription is covered. Office visit is covered. Rehab, acupuncture, and chiropractic care is covered. So our annual premium for the first year was $236.51. You have an option of paying $246 for a year if you want to pay it monthly. Then our second year is this one at the top. So it's the same thing, 90% co-insurance, $1,000 deductible, take-home prescription covered, office visit covered. So her insurance went up from 236 to 249. That's a $13 increase, so which is still not bad. Or you can pay it still monthly, so that's only like $1 more per month of increase. So for Poppy, our younger dog, she just turned 1 in February, so you can see her age here is 0. So she's young. Since she's younger, their policy is exactly the same. Since she's younger, her premium is $183 for a year, or $192 if you pay monthly. So now let me share with you the expenses that we've kept track and how much we have really saved. So here you can see this is Jindo's policy. It started May 5th, 2018. So we kept track of her expenses. So this is our out-of-pocket expense. So this is $73, and then 10% of that will go to copay. So, and 90% will be counted towards deductible if it is an eligible expenses. So all of these were eligible expenses. So next 104, so 10% go copay, 94. So it gets added up. So once you reach that $1,000, then anything above that, they will reimburse you. So our largest expenses for Jindo was when she fractured 2 of her molar, not 1 but 2, from chewing really hard stuff. So we had to find a veterinarian dentist for her. Otherwise, if we go to the regular vet, they'll actually just pull her molars, and we didn't want that because I really wanted to save her teeth. So we went to the specialist. So she had to be put this they had to put her to sleep so they can do the surgery. So basically that cost $3,200 with everything. So 10% of that went to copay, and then 90% is counted towards the deductible. So if you add this up, this is $3,165. So since this is already over the 1,000, so we got reimbursed the whatever's above the $1,000. So $3,165 minus 1,000, so we got paid back $2,100. So anything after that, we only had to pay the 10% for co-payment, and 90% is being reimbursed back to us. So we have 1 more month of any expenses that come up for Jindo, any qualified expenses. We only have to worry about paying for the 10%. So for Poppy, to summarize, so our out-of-pocket cost so far was $3,700. We got reimbursed $2,300 so far. So really, instead of paying $3,700, we only pay $1,300. So for Poppy, so same thing. So this is our out-of-pocket cost. So the 10% go to copay, and then 90% gets counted towards deductible. So her highest expenses for last year was when she accidentally swallowed medication. So dogs do that. They swallow and eat things that they shouldn't be doing. So she had to stay at the hospital for I think 2 nights. So that cost us $1,300. And if you add this up, that's already over 1,000. So $1,396. So we got reimbursed back $396. Then everything after, all the expenses after that, we only had to worry about paying the 10%, and then they reimburse us 90% of that after that. So so for Poppy, our out-of-pocket expenses was we had to pay $1,800 in the beginning, but we got reimbursed $647. So our out-of-pocket was only $1,100, and anything after that she had more. Let's say something happens to her, then we only have to worry about paying the 10% for her. So let me give you other scenarios. So let's say you do let's say you have a $5,000 claim, right? So assuming you have the same deductible as us, $1,000 deductible. So basically $5,000, 10% of that $500 will go to copay, $4,500 will be counted towards deductible. So since this is over the $1,000, you'll get reimbursed $3,500. So instead of paying $5,000, you'll be reimbursed $3,500. So let's say it was $10,000, then your copay is $1,000, so you $9,000 will be counted towards deductible. $8,000 will be reimbursed. So instead of paying $10,000, you get reimbursed back $8,000. So keep in mind, this is only if it's $20,000, then you get reimbursed $17,000. So keep in mind, this is only because we have unlimited annual deductible. So if you go back to the policy, it says here unlimited annual limit. So you have to be careful. Some insurance, they have a cap. Sometimes it will say $10,000 or $20,000 or $30,000 annual limit. So for us, we chose the unlimited. So it can be $100,000 surgery, just an example. Then we only have to worry about let's say just $100,000. I'm just overestimating. So $100,000, then they will reimburse us $89,000 of that. So just imagine that if you do have a cap of $10,000, then you still have to come out of pocket whatever's above that, right? So just be careful whenever you look for policy. Always look for the annual limit, what your deductible is. We chose $1,000 deductible because we wanted the premium to be low, and we do have the cash to pay for the deductible. So this is more just in case to protect us. And there's gonna be years wherein we might end up not having weird stuff that happened with the dog like last year. So then we will just save the money. So also that we chose now, we're gonna decide to just keep that. Otherwise, if you keep changing every year from 1,000 to 500 deductible or 250, it does affect it. Like every time you renew your policy, they will exclude any pre-existing condition. So whatever we have decided already for this, we're gonna stick with this kind of policy for the entirety of their life. Because right now, if we like for example, Jindo, if we renew her policy, they might exclude any existing condition that she has right now. So we don't want to have to deal with that. And we're pretty happy with Pets Best and then whatever policy that we pick. So we're gonna stick to this. So it's your preference. If you want a lower deductible, you're gonna have to pay a higher premium. So that might be good if you know your dog is always gonna, your dog you expect your dog to be sick more often, then you don't want to pay too much out-of-pocket costs, higher deductible, then you can go for a lower deductible and then pay for higher premium. So so these are most important thing. Anyway, I will put the link for the Pets Best in case you want to just check it out. I've been pretty happy with them. And so far it has they've been reimbursing it on time, and then they pay for all the qualified stuff. They have good customer service and everything. I'm not trying to market Pets Best, but this was a plan that we have picked, and then we've been happy so far with them. But feel free to shop around. There's also, I think I've heard good things about Healthy Paws and other things, but when we did the quote for Healthy Paws, it was much more expensive than this. So they were, for us, they were the lowest premium we found when we were shopping around. And so we decided to stick with them, and we've been happy with our decision since. So that's it for now. If you have any questions, or if you would like me to talk about any other finance topic, feel free to put it in the comment. That's it. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.